So my name is Chari Celia Hamilton. Most people call me Angel Hamilton. Again, I go by Angel. So the first question, what is my favorite thing? Okay. So I love being an educator because it gives me the opportunity to help someone else learn new information. I would hope that someone would openly want to give me new information. So why would I not want to do that for someone else? I think that's so vital. Each one teach one to help somebody else become successful. So the thing that I find challenging about being a teacher is potentially not being able to always keep up with all of the students over the years. I at this point I've probably had 700 plus students, and maybe even more than that. And I used to be really good my first couple of years at remembering every single name. And now that I'm getting older, I'm realizing I cannot remember some of the students' names from my first years teaching, but I still recognize their faces. So that's always a joy to see them. I just wish I could remember their names because some of them could have been so monumental in where I am now. So that is the sad part. The older I get, the less names I remember. Uh, what do I think is challenging about learning a new language? I think learning a new language is challenging because there are so many different dialects. There are so many different ways that things are said. For example, in certain parts in America, we may say pecan, but in other parts of America, people say pecan. It's all based off of where that person is from and the history, which is the etymology of that particular word. I think that could be difficult because it's the same thing, but somebody pronounces it differently. Um, a time I've made a mistake with a student, uh, maybe telling a student the wrong page number to turn to, and that's something that's easy to clear up. But I remember, one thing about it, we might make a joke out of it and move forward and just remind students that everybody makes mistakes, even the teacher. And I think that's a teachable moment. I think anytime you mess up, it's important to make that into a teachable moment for the student or those around you. My perspective on error correction in the classroom, I think it's important to correct people, but it's really important to know how to correct people. Don't do it in a way that is condescending, or don't do it in a way that will stop a person from wanting to learn. But it's important to do it in a way that is not only teachable but encouraging and uplifting. For example, if one of my students were to mispronounce something, I'll say, "Good try. That was a really good try. Now let's try it this way instead." And then once they get it, awesome work. I am so proud of you. If it's an adult, something similar, I think that was a great try. The only difference is let's do it this particular way. Oh my goodness, I'm with you every step of the way. Excellent work, excellent work. So it's just how you word it, not putting the student down. What could you do, or what could you do if a student seems nervous or untalkable? You know what? I think I'm one of those people that are considered untalkable sometimes. I think I'm an introvert that likes to do extrovert things. So it's important to build a rapport with that student, and that doesn't necessarily happen in one class setting, especially if it's somebody who's untalkative. So in that time when that student is untalkative, I think it's important to lead the student, direct the student, even start off by letting the student know that you are there to support. It is not a moment of strictly observation, but more so collaboration. I think when people understand that, educators can do so much more. Same thing with adults. As adults, you wouldn't want anybody standing over you and you think they're just evaluating, even if they actually are. You want to feel as if they're willing to put in as much work as what you would. So that's the same thing that should be happening in the classroom. That collaboration is the key to get that child talking. What do you want to know more about? I want to know, when can I start? Because I'm ready. Oh, my song just went on commercial, so that's a video now instead of a song. I think I answered all of the questions, and I did it in 5 minutes. I think I did. Well, I hope I answered everyone. No, no, I skipped one. Sorry. What is your perspective? Oh no, I answered that one. I answered all the questions. Nice meeting you guys. Again, I'm Angel Hamilton.